I'm going to turn this on now. Let's see, bread raising is 110. So I'm going to turn this on right here at 110. And I forgot I can use my dehydrator as a bread raising box. Alright, so in my pizza dough is going to go. Let's see. There it is. And alright, there it goes. We'll see how it turns out. Okay guys, so it's been about 20 minutes or so, and I would say that this dough, now I didn't put it in right away. I put it in like after I had just mixed it. And here we have it. Alright, let's look. Oh, alright, how's it going, YouTube? I thought I would show you just a little taste of the loudness in my house and why sometimes I have a hard time finding time to film for you guys, where it's quiet and it's calm and you can hear me clearly. Tomorrow I hope to film for you guys on social media. I posted last week and I will insert a picture here for you of Mexican lasagna. Now I just named it that. It kind of follows along the line of many of the other Mexican lasagnas I've seen. This one I kind of created myself and just went along. A lot of you asked me when I posted that picture if I made a video. I didn't, because I honestly didn't know what I was going to make for dinner. And so I just kind of winged it, and it just kind of grew as I put it together. So so now that I made it, and it was excellent, the kids loved it. We had neighborhood kids that came by that night and also ate dinner with us. They all loved it. So tomorrow night I am hoping to make that for you. I'll make it early enough where I hope I have that video up for you sometime tomorrow night. So Mexican lasagna, because I know a lot of you love my cooking vlogs. I don't do a lot of cooking vlogs just because I think I've made just about everything that I cook on a regular basis, and so when I make something new I will film it for you. But last week I kind of created that. I had no idea if it was going to turn out. I was preparing for chicken soup and grilled cheese that night in case it didn't. But luckily it did, and it was really good. So I will make a video for that tomorrow. Hopefully. I've got to run to the grocery store tonight and pick up a block of cheese, because that's the only thing that I'm missing. So but tonight I just wanted to say a quick hello, and I wanted to show you quickly because many of you asked me how I like the results of the soak bean method that I canned, okay, which is here, versus the no soak method. And so I figured I would show you both and just kind of show you what I've noticed between the two. This is my these are black beans, okay? These two are black beans. This is kidney bean. I wanted to show you a difference of the color between the black beans. I didn't have any more pints left, which is why I had to can up so many pints when I did black beans. But I wanted to show you on a difference in the color, and then I wanted to compare it with a jar that I did back in this is back in August of 2014. It's still totally good. These are kidney beans. And I still am using from that stockpile with no problem at all. So, but just to show you, and I'm going to try to see if I can get this tripod down a little bit more. Maybe that'll help. All right, so first off, in the color, let's just compare color here. Now I've noticed, now I canned this in January, and I'll tell you right off the bat that I noticed I get, and I don't even want to call it siphoning, because I don't know if it's siphoning or it's most likely the beans soaking up more liquid, since these are no soak and then this is the soak method. So you'll see, first off, I do lose a little bit of liquid, but this is a no soak method, and you can see it's pretty close to the 1 inch mark. So I didn't lose that much on this jar. I did a little bit more in here, but it's because, most probably because it's a quart and there was just more beans in the jar. So I did have a little bit of fluid loss. I'm not worried about it though. This jar is still, you know, it still has liquid in it. But I will say it's not as liquidy as this one. As far as the color goes, I will say that I felt like I lost more color in the soaking method than I did the no soak method. And I don't know if that's, I don't know how true my camera is picking up, but I just feel like these are lighter. To me, these look more like kidney beans than black beans, if you can see how they're more of a reddish color inside there, where these, I don't know if you can see that all too well, to me are just a tad bit darker. So I feel like with the soak method, you do lose some color as they soak, and you'll notice that too when you rinse your beans. And if that's, you know, if that's something that you don't like, that's something to consider when you know, the soak method versus the no soak method. And now comparing the two here, you know, the no soak method is a little, I would say a little thicker, slightly in the liquid. And then this is the no soak. And you'll see this one's a lot, to me, it's a lot waterier. So fluid, the liquid is a little thicker in the no soak and a little thinner in the soak method. As far as the amount, I just feel like I got more product in the no soak method than I did with the soak method. And this is really hard to see, but the beans are right about here in the jar on the soak method, and here they're about here on the no soak. So, but again, that could just be my beans plumping up, so it just appears like I have more beans in the jar than I really do. I don't know. So I would say, you know, I like both methods. I would say if this is a much cleaner jar, I feel like it's just cleaner. I feel like it comes off the bottom a lot more. And this is the, you know, this is the soak method versus the no soak, where it's a little bit, it's not as pretty in the jar. I will say it's not as pretty as the soak method. But as far as ease, the no soak method is much faster, much easier, because of course you're not doing it the night before, you're not soaking any beans or anything like that. I want to try it the way Linda does it, and I think she's going to do a video. Linda, if you're watching this, do a video. I think she puts like a cup of beans in her quarts and a half a cup in her pints, and then she sits them like in her windowsill overnight, and those are the beans that she puts right back in after she rinses them. So I'm thinking that next time that's what I'm going to do. In fact, I wanted to can beans today and I didn't. I just didn't have time, but hopefully tomorrow. I cut the bottom of my foot, so I'm hobbling around, which is not good on the hips. So as far as standing, I haven't been able to stand for like a day or so. So hopefully tomorrow my foot will be a little bit more healed and I'll be able to stand and I can get some beans pressure canned. But I will say that the soak method is much prettier. As far as the taste goes, because I've opened up both and I've used both already in refried beans, I don't notice any difference. Honestly, they both taste the same. They both kept their shape. The soak method was not mushy, so it is not the same as soaking and then cooking or par cooking them as the book recommends. I liked the consistency of both. The only thing that's different is that these are lighter because they've been soaked. And then, of course, you know, you've got thicker water in the no soak method. So I would say you can't lose either way. But I definitely like both methods, and I think if I can remember to set out my beans the night before and soak it, I really like the clean jar. I really like the cleanness of the liquid in this versus the more klotchiness of this one. So if, you know, if vanity is part of, the jars looking pretty on the shelf matter, then you might really like this. But as far as the results, both the results were great, and I didn't really see a difference between either one. So I say you can't go wrong either with the no soak method or the soak method. If you don't remember to put out your beans, I say go with the no soak method. If you can remember, go ahead and try the soak method, because it really does come out really pretty. And I will say, I really didn't experience any siphoning on this, although there's very little in this one too, so but this was more consistent, where this some can be a little bit lower, some can be a little bit higher. I had more consistency with the soaked ones, I would say that. So I hope that helps in this this battle between the no soak method and the soak method. I will say I hate, and I'm gonna say it again, I hate soaking my beans and then cooking them, because by the time you're done pressure canning them and then you take them out of the jar and use them in a recipe, they are mush, and I cannot stand mushy beans. Ugh. So I would say either one of these methods though are fantastic. So let me know your thoughts. If you've gone ahead and used both of these methods, if you do a YouTube video, put the link down below so I can come and see it. I would love to know your thoughts if you've tried both ways and which way you prefer, and if you kind of found the same results as I did. And I will be seeing you guys tomorrow. All right, have a good night, guys. I'm gonna go make pizza now. Bye, guys.